Hey, this is Calder Hendrickson, president of Ready Play Sports. We're here in our headquarters in Lubbock, Texas. This video is to show you our Ready Play Surface Dry product. Ready Play Surface Dry was created for those who deal with those muddy areas on a sports field. Over here is a traditional calcined clay 50-pound bag, which all of you guys are so accustomed to. This calcined clay has been around since I was a little kid playing baseball. This product is a fine product. It's used to dry out surfaces. Our Ready Play Surface Dry product is 8 times more absorbent than the traditional calcined clay. It's a brand new technology that pretty much looks identical to your traditional calcined clay, but when water hits it, it responds much differently. Real quickly, I want to show you guys how water responds to both of these products. Here you have pretty much the same amount of calcined clay on my left and Ready Play Surface Dry on my right. When you start adding water to your traditional calcined clay, it takes on roughly 1 time its weight in water. We roughly put about the same amount of material in each cup, and I'm just going to stir this to show you that it really truly does absorb about 1 time its weight in water. With the new innovative technology of Ready Play, what we wanted to create was a technology that you could use a lot less product and get back up on your field much quicker. With the same amount of product, here with our Ready Play Surface Dry, you can add about 8 times more water to the Ready Play Surface Dry. Some of the benefits of the Surface Dry are going to be a residual benefit. When you put this into the soil, you actually want to keep it into the soil. When you go in and put this in, if it rains the next day, it's going to continue to reactivate into your soil, giving you an optimum playing condition throughout the course of the day, where your traditional calcined clay typically will harden and cake over, which I'm sure many of you have dealt with. Obviously you can tell with the water bottles here, we've put roughly a few ounces into the calcined clay, which you can tell there's still a lot of water left here. With the Surface Dry, there's still a lot of product throughout the whole cup that still has not touched water, and we've used a lot more ounces of water. The one thing too is if you took this calcined clay and tried to dump it, a bunch of water would come out. With the Ready Play Surface Dry, you can turn it over just like that, and all the water is completely there. Obviously you see here that the Ready Play Surface Dry holds much more moisture than the calcined clay. Every single person that sees this is amazed with the absorption capabilities, but every single one of them asks the question of, well, what does it look like on my baseball field? What we're going to do is take you out to one of our fields here in Lubbock, Texas to show you exactly what this product does onto your field. How often have you shown up at your baseball field and seen a puddle like this? Ready Play's system is designed to fix this problem as soon as possible. Here we have Andy Larned, our National Sales Director, picking up a puddle here at the local baseball field in Lubbock, Texas. You'll see with the dry mat, you simply put it into the puddle and take it to a dry area and just wring it out. These dry mats can absorb up to 2 gallons of water and can be used over 100 times. Next, you'll simply take a rake and just start raking in some of the muddy area. This is just to get some air underneath the plain surface right before you can apply the Surface Dry product. Our Surface Dry comes in a 25-pound bucket that is very easy to use. Once you have raked the field, you'll take the Ready Play Surface Dry, open the lid, and simply just take a few handfuls of product and just start applying. The uniqueness about this technology is less is more. You only need a few pounds of product for an area like this to get it back up and playing again. I know typically you will take usually a 50 or 100 pound bag to get an area like this playable, but with our surface dry product it only takes 4 or 5 handfolds to get this playing area back to its optimum condition. Once the surface dries on the playing surface, just begin raking. What you'll see is the technology will begin to absorb a lot of moisture. Some of the things that you will see in this is you'll see balls starting to grab to each other, and if that occurs, what you'll want to do is just continue to rake until you get those balls broken up. I think raking is probably one of the most time-consuming parts of this, but we can make it very, very, very quick. As you can see here, in just a few minutes, I'm now back on the playing surface and stepping on it when it's compared to the area that did not have the surface dry, where I'm sinking probably about an inch. In just 4 to 5 minutes, we are now tamping the area that we applied only a few handfuls of product to get it back to its optimum playing condition. The uniqueness about this too is that we now have an area that is going to continue to absorb moisture. You want to keep the ready play surface dry in your field for the next rain. This is going to make your infield tighter, holding more moisture, and give you that cleat in, cleat out surface that every coach and groundskeeper is wanting to have.